This video is about the update of the tiling of my pathways. I want to show you the update of my tiling because I got a few people asking me how is it going. So here you can see that in our guest house, everything now here is finished tiling on the front. So you can see that I even got a border as skirting. So when the rain splashes, it don't splash on the paint, it splashes on the borders. So it makes it look neat. So Old B got this tiles about 2-3 years before, and since we bought it so much like 5,000 tiles, so we have a good price, a good deal on this one. But it's just finding the right person to tile it, because we do have some tiled on area, but we know that the person that's doing the tile is not competent enough to do it properly. Don't have the proper slope and don't stick it properly like what Old Mars now is doing. So you can see here the pathway that we have added on this garden. Next from the guest house, this is the next garden. So this is the guest house. I got my friends living there. Now the owner of the orange lot down there is now living here, and so we still got a lot of tiles there. But you notice that this is not all finished. I have that left yet because when Mars is tiling, he bangs the floor, and usually His Majesty Old B is still asleep, moaning that it's very noisy. So we leave this on the last minute. If Old B will go on holiday, then Mars can finish the areas where near the structure of where the bedrooms are, because we still continue out there. I will show you in a minute. So this is what is happening here. The pathways around here are mostly done except for the one near the house, because underground here, underneath, is where our bedrooms are. So that's our water. So that will be all have skirtings like the other one there in the guest house. It does look neat when you have the tiles follow the pattern with your skirting. So we go up here, and this is where I place my dogs. So there, that's the area as well, even though that it's not square on the side, but my Old Mars managed to just have a little bit of drama of the tiles there so it don't look awkward. And he's continuing on this one, and up here still got some cuttings to do, but we're getting on that one. So here is Old Mars. There's my dog chucking earth on the side because they're digging my garden, but they're having fun. And so eventually this is all be tiled, because one thing that I don't like about the cement, it goes dark and you just keep on cleaning it with bleach and muriatic acid, and it still goes dark again after like 6 months. And I have noticed with the tiles, it's easily come off. I don't know about on the front, because I don't think I have enough tiles for the front. But in here, you can see that old Mars will still be continuing on that side, and it, hopefully around here on this area. So I still have the kitchen to do, although I already done the garden area of, still got a lot of tiles. Look, the garden area of my daughter where the spiral staircase is. A nice day today. So here, there you can see it's getting darker again, but with just a brush it will come off. That is the beauty of the tiles. It just don't just stay there and be dark all over. We have having heavy rains almost every night for the last 2 months, June, July, and we're still having heavy rains even though we are on August now. But eventually, after all, look, sunny weather is coming back. But unfortunately, we still have the thunderstorms at night, and there's still forecast of another low pressure area. So this is where the heavy rains come through. But we will get there. So this is like the update of my tiling, and I'll show you what we are using. So we are not using tile adhesive. In fact, we are using cement, and then you mix it up with this kind of bonding adhesive because it's more stronger than the heavy duty tile adhesive you can find here. I mean, that's what we found out. Like, I've been using heavy duty, but you still got that hollowness underneath sometimes. But with this cement and then fine sand and this plaster bonding adhesive, it is suitable for outside use. You can buy this about 300 pesos. I start using this when it's still 80 pesos a gallon like this, and now it's about 300 pesos. This is stick dikit, like it's available locally, acrylic base for maximum strength adhesive. So this is what I use. Fine sand. There's like a formula that we follow. I'll ask Marciano what, but like a cup of in every mix, or 2 cups, and we got the solid tiles, better than the tile adhesive you can find in the market. But yeah, you still can buy those expensive tile adhesive, but with the area that I'm tiling, this is so big, and I want the same strength with economy, if you know what I mean. Materials is very expensive, but labor will beat that. If the labor is the most expensive part that we expense on, sorry for that, expense on any project that we do. So we have to be very careful with our materials, that no wastage, no filterage. That's what I learned through the years. So I know how to detect that they are pilfering. It's not necessarily that you're counting, because you can already tell what's the usage of your material and robot. Naayo na, Mars? Naayo na? He said that he's been sifting sand because he ran out of sifted sand. Si Maymay nalay pa ko na ugma. So it pero na kay naayag man. He was sifting sand because they were the sifter was broken, so he was fixing it, and I said that let my do the sifting so he can continue tiling, because this is still a lot of tiling to do here. So that's the update of my tiling here in the Philippines.